I found this bucket of spoons. One night, I just started hot gluing them to the wall. It just felt like the story needed to be quirky.
Anyone can have a house that's cataloged pretty, but a home should tell the story of the family that lives there.
It's not every day you decide to paint a huge green stripe.
I'm Grace Mitchell. These have got to go to make room for this. And my team and I take boring, outdated homes.
When I walk into this space, I don't know anything about you.
And we give them personality.
Oh my God. You got a car on our wall?
It's a style. And it's all yours.
Hi, how are you?
Good. When I start a new project, I spend a lot of time getting to know the family I'm going to be working with. I will say that Aaron and Charlie are one of the sweetest couples I've ever been around.
Well, we met our freshman year in college. Honestly, whenever I drive past that area, I look at it and think, I was like, that's where I saw her for the first time, right there.
Aww. A lot of letter writing going on.
Oh, yeah.
He was a letter writer and a card giver for sure. It's pretty adorable. I need to find the letters and read them and make them into something awesome. I should probably ask permission first. Here's something cool I've learned about Charlie. He has this really interesting family dairy heritage.
My family started a dairy, and they invented, we'll call it invented, a ice cream bar. It sounds a lot like Grondike.
So this job is going to encompass several projects, but the main one by far is the kitchen and the living spaces that connect to it.
I have to tell you, every time I walk in here,
You think you're on the Brady Bunch?
I do.
So true.
You know, when I walk into this space, I don't know anything about you. You know, there's nothing that screams Aaron and Charlie to me, and y'all are really neat. This is amazing.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
I mean, you know, back in the day, this had to have been like state of the art.
This is not functioning.
Nope.
The little intercom
The
system.
intercom. Oh, that's a bummer.
So I think one of the things that we do like is how it kind of opens up a little bit to the living room.
Well, I remember you guys telling me too that there's a lot of kids on this street, and you want them to come over here, but there's not really like a great gathering place for a lot of people. This, as a whole space, is a good size.
Right.
But, you know, this
It's kind of interrupted.
diagonal column is not helping at all. I think we could rearrange this and make it a much better space for you.
Definitely. What I'm envisioning is removing the wall to the living room and redoing the entire layout, including expanding out into your old dining room, and some of your most important memories will have a place in here too. I just need to figure out how to display them.
We definitely want to bring you and your personality and who you guys are into your kitchen. Formal dining. When was the last time
Christmas.
you ate in here?
Christmas, that's it. One time per year, we sit in here. Especially our crew. We're not formal enough or fancy enough or behaved well enough to come in and sit. So this rather large dining space you barely use. But over here, Charlie, you use your office every day.
I can see how the kitchen being right here is not super conducive to working because I'm sure this is just like all the time.
Oh, it's
kids.
Yeah, for sure.
So to fix all of this, we'll wall off the dining room and turn it into a functional but not boring office. And you've given me some ideas for a way to tell your story that will be amazing, if I can make it work.
Let's talk about this out here.
Yeah, let's do it. Definitely want to address the poles.
Yes. My style's more clean line, straight, very modern, and that is nothing of the sort. It's very ornate. I hate that they're the same color, salmon, peach, tan, as everything else. It's just too much.
Yeah, so I think a few little themes, some trim paint, making these columns more modern, getting some more modern type landscaping out here would make a huge difference.
Agreed.
Agree.
I'm starting to have really nervous feelings. It is hard to walk away from your own house, but we know we're in good hands. She's got great style.
We have $130,000 to redo these spaces and a 7-week timeline.
Hey, Grace.
What?
100% this is coming out, right?
Yeah.
Beautiful thing.
Yes.
Okay.
No more Brady Bunch.
I just want to double check before we got rid of it.
Does it got a year on it? A date?
1965, May 11th.
Oh my goodness. I mean,
One.
what can you do with this?
You can put it on your
It's
shelf
your job.
at your house.
So here's my team. I've got Mr. Rick. He's my contractor. He can be a little grumpy, but he does a lot for me. Then there's Mr. Craig. He's my project manager. He keeps all the numbers organized and everything tidy. And then there's Mr. Charlie. He's my electrician, and he makes all of my lighting dreams come true.
Yeah.
You know, even the back sides of those bricks are pretty. I think we can reuse it and make something cool.
This house here is going to be a contractor's dream. We're going to come in and we're going to just boom, 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 done.
Wow.
Until
Oh.
she changes her mind.
Oh, whoa. Look at this kitchen. This is so big. Oh my gosh, and we have so much room up there. Now that I see this space, there's really not much supporting right here for us to move. So I'm hopeful that we can pitch the ceiling so it matches the living room, so it would all flow into one awesome space. This kitchen is gonna feel even bigger. Holy cow. Whoa. I could hardly contain my excitement to show you. This is Love Note wallpaper.
It's tough sometimes with the things she does.
After we demoed at the Schultz house, I noticed that there was tons of room in the attic space. So I went and bolted the ceiling. We had to totally reframe the whole space. It took a lot of math and angles. Y'all want me to read you some love stories while you move the cabinets in? You guys can take some notes for your wives.
I wrote the book.
Charlie really wooed Erin in college when they met. He would slip these notes in her, college post office box, and she would write him, and they just have this really sweet love story. I can't think of a more beautiful, smart, funny, and perfect woman I would rather spend my life with. Take notes.
Forgot my pencil.
It just struck me how lovely they were, and I thought, what can I do with this? And then in my head, I thought that we could mix them up and create wallpaper. Seems totally normal to me.
Did you get that? Totally normal.
This is the project that Mommy's working on. These are love notes between Mommy's clients. So these are all lovey-dovey stuff.
Lovey-dovey stuff.
So I copied all these love notes, and now I need to cut out the sentences, and I want to make wallpaper out of the love notes.
Oh.
I think I'm just going to use certain phrases out of these.
You make everything I do worthwhile.
Love that one.
You mean the entire world to me.
Good one. I want to make some sort of pattern like this. And I'll send it to the wallpaper company, and then they'll turn it into wallpaper and print it for me. Do you think you'll write notes like this someday to your wife, Ellis?
I think I'll just text her.
Oh, look, my front door color's going up. Good looking. By the way, beautiful post. Coming along very nicely. I still want some industrial steel bolts in there.
You think you're done and
Look, yeah.
shows up? Nope. You're not through yet.
But
You need to put some bolts in your post.
This looks really great. I'm really proud of you. Thank you. I've got wallpaper on the ceiling. I love it. That means a Miss Becky's here somewhere. It's a Miss Becky Day. I feel like you need spirit fingers for Miss Becky's Day because that's really the antithesis of Miss Becky is spirit fingers. I could hardly contain my excitement to show you. This, my friends, is Love Note wallpaper.
Isn't that a little personal?
It's very personal. That's the whole point. What's your husband's name?
Carol?
When was the last time Carol wrote you a love letter?
Really?
Yeah.
How many romantic men are in this room? Yeah.
I don't know about you.
I mean, come on. Our future is so bright. I cannot wait to see what it brings our way. And this is just too good. Makes you want to be married, have a good life.
I think I finally found the one person on this job site with some sentimentality.
You have to appreciate the love they have for each other,
Yeah.
honestly. So, I mean, I get it. It's good.
Well said, Charlie.
Yeah.
I got something to show you. I need you to figure out how to put this together. Never underestimate a woman in a minivan, right?
I know.
Think about all the crazy stuff I fit in here. When we started this Schultz project and I found out about the ice cream bar invention, and we decided to do this ice cream parlor section of the kitchen. I've looked at a lot of pictures of what the inside of the dairy looked like that Charlie's family owned, and there's tables like that in there. That table just fit into that slot perfectly. It has the feel that I want. It's really unique. I mean, no one else is gonna have a table like this in their kitchen. Look at it.
Coming together.
So cool. This black modern tile has kind of a mother of pearl finish, which is really different. And it's also an unusual size. So I wanted to stack it on the backsplash here. The old brick that used to be in that diagonal column that was in their kitchen, I got it turned into brick faces. So I can put this on the vent hood up here. That's too scrolly. This is too middle school writing.
It's like mine.
I'm going to see my friend Joe Mello today. Joe makes signs, and he makes all kinds of signs. I want to make a sign for Aaron and Charlie's Kitchen Backsplash. That's a play on the slogan from Charlie's Family's Dairy. I shall always love you, sweetie.
Oh, I love that. That's gonna be so cool.
Well, one thing that I noticed about Aaron and Charlie is they like to change S words a lot to include SCH. For example, we're going schwimming.
Okay, can we do the sweetie?
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. They actually call each other sweetie a lot. And so I thought it would be really cute if we wrote, I shall always love you, sweetie, on their kitchen backsplash using metal.
I love it.
Looks pretty sweet.
Nice.
One, two, there's three. So Charlie is a really great photographer. And I had noticed some of his photos around the house. And I asked him if he had any other photos. And he said, actually, I started this project for Aaron a couple of years ago where I took photos around Fort Worth of sentimental places to us. And so when I drew out and designed this office built-in, I drew it so I could put these 8 photos on the fronts of the cabinets. This has been an extensive project, but it just turned out so beautifully, and I just feel like we have made this house perfectly then, and I can't wait to bring them home.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle you.
Super excited, but a little nervous. I'm a little nervous. Like, what if she doesn't do this? What if she does do this? We haven't driven down our street in so long.
There's Grace. Oh my gosh. The shutters.
Oh my. Welcome home. Oh my goodness. It is amazing.
Hey, Ariel.
It's great.
It looks awesome.
You got rid of my peach post. I'm so happy.
Devastating. I love those shutters.
I am floored. I'm floored.
I love the landscaping.
Isn't it beautiful?
It's
Yes.
beautiful.
Modern.
I love it.
It fits you guys.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to see the inside.
Oh my goodness.
Holy what?
All right, welcome home.
Oh my goodness.
Holy what?
Oh my goodness.
What?
What? Wait, what did you just say?
That's really funny.
Don't
You have a new kitchen.
It's awesome. Oh my God.
Oh, this is just incredible.
I shall always love you, sweetie.
So
I love
funny.
it.
So I love how you guys changed S words. I noticed you guys said sweetie several times.
Yes. And the notes you wrote to me, and it always started out, sweetie.
Oh,
I love it.
it's
I
so
love it.
perfect.
It's so us.
It makes it your kitchen.
Yeah.
You know, this is Aaron and Charlie's kitchen.
Hold on, is that brick from the thing? No
The
way.
oven?
I got it turned into brick faces.
It looks awesome. Look what they saved, Charlie. They saved the speaker system.
It just seemed like it needed to stay.
It does. Wait, have you even seen all this?
What is this?
Look at all this.
I know that your grandmother invented a rather famous ice cream sandwich.
Yeah.
And I know that you guys wanted to have a place where like people could come hang out. So we took what was your semi-office, Charlie, and turned it into your own ice cream parlor.
Oh my gosh.
I love this. Our kids are gonna flip out.
I know.
They're gonna flip out.
It is awesome.
Do you see the
I'm trying.
the wallpaper is your letters?
It is?
And my letters back to you.
Nuh-uh.
You are my best friend. We have a wonderful life before us. All my love. Yeah, that's my handwriting. This is your handwriting. She had it made into wallpaper.
Grace! You are so talented.
I didn't know what it was at first. I didn't know that it was my words that were up there on the walls. And then I was like, oh don't know, and I'm reading to make sure that I didn't write anything too ridiculous, you know? So it's incredible.
Sweet. I love it. I love it. I'm so thrilled. I'm so thrilled. There's not one thing I don't love. Okay, come see your new office.
Look at this.
Oh,
Grace.
unbelievable.
Welcome to your new office. So, no more barely used dining room. Now, Charlie, you have an office that is private and quiet, and it is filled with both of y'all's story.
These are the pictures that we always wanted. The pictures of Fort Worth that we never got around to taking.
So there's a
They're
secret.
part of your office. Did he take them? You took the pictures?
He took them for you.
Oh my.
What's that one?
Where our first formal was.
And what do we do there?
We got kicked out.
You know what that one is?
No.
That's where the ale house used to be.
And that's where we met for the first time.
This is awesome. So cool.
You got your own space now. You know, the second you see the house, you see those pictures. The second you walk into their kitchen, you see the Sweetie sign. The second you round the corner, you see their Love Note wallpaper. So their connections are very apparent everywhere you walk in this house. I like to think of them being wrapped in their love notes every day in their kitchen. I just think that's a really lovely way to live life.
It's so meaningful. I just want to stand here forever and look.